Hello everybody, welcome back. So we just had the full moon in Leo on Sunday, and I don't know about you guys, but for myself and for people I keep talking to, the vivid dream state is just lingering. The energy feels, it's different. It's different right now. Leo energy is very passionate, it's very fiery, and yet this is almost like a shift, like a dial got turned within the collective. Something changed, a collective mindset, if you will. And I really want to know what it was. The word that I keep hearing is it's just this palpable energy that's happening right now. And I don't know if it's, the seasons are changing, we're ending the official 2025 year of the snake, but that moon, it's the first really big full moon. I want to know what's going on, why is this lingering? Choice. We're being asked to make a choice. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Let's get one more. Maybe we'll get two more. Let's see. About this choice. Release attachments. I thought one was flipped. One more. What is going on with this energy? There it is. An obligation. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or unnecessary expectations, and breaking free. Butterflies might be significant here. So we're all being asked to release old attachments, people, place, thing, mindset, things that we felt we should be obligated to maybe. And it's a choice. It's a choice that we all have to make. What does the end of this say? Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input, and fill your way into choice that is right for you. The time is now. Yeah, this is time. And when I've been doing my own personal meditation, time has been a really huge factor right now. I actually have an hourglass upstairs in my office, and we're gonna leave you like that. And I had stopped turning it for a while. It just became out of habit. Like I'd walk through my room to my office and I would just turn it. And I stopped doing that for a while, and I just started doing it more recently. So time is back on right now. Time to get the job done. Ooh, what is this? We have Judgment at the bottom. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. This is the choice right here. And she's coming out on the side. Are we going to live in true abundance? Or are we going to breadcrumb ourselves? But also when the Queen of Pentacles goes in the reverse, she's a little snooty. I'm not even gonna twist that narrative, This is beyond, the bougie energy. There's nothing wrong with liking nice things. But when you're taking more than you're giving back, that's a problem. Have you figured out, notice in this card how she has both of her hands out. What is she holding? She's holding a pentacle, and her hand is this way. And in the other hand, I'm not quite sure what she's holding, but her hand is up like that. But have you been able to figure out how to balance that equal reciprocation of give and take? For many of you, this could be around work with these pentacles here, the Queen to the Eight, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, time is moving. Time is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. And some of you might feel like it's going really fast. I'm just noticing that I'm speaking quickly, and I'm consciously having to tell myself to slow down. And maybe that's what we're needing to do as well right now, is just as we're making these choices, recognizing what we do need to release, what are true obligations in our lives. Are we slowing down in that thought process of listening to our intuition so that the wheel will turn in the right direction for your path? Because it can turn the opposite way. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, it's prosperity, it's always moving, our chakras are in alignment and everything's flowing beautifully. But it can also be on that flip side where karma is a bill that's always due. Are you putting out into the universe what you genuinely want to receive back? Because the universe isn't going to go off of your words alone. It's going to go off of your actions. Are your actions in alignment with what you're trying to co-create with the universe and with the divine? Are you feeling stuck with that Eight of Swords? What obligation has you feeling stuck? And and it's just always amazing to me. The Eight of Swords, you're not actually stuck. Her hands are free. And she's wearing a blindfold. Her hands are completely free. She could move her hands and take that blindfold off at any time. So you already know the truth of the matter for your situation. You just have to be willing to take that blindfold off and put the work in to the proper situation so that this can move in the right manner. This Page of Pentacles. He's holding, it looks like he's holding a little plant, and it has this darling little sprout coming up. I want to know more about that. What is this sprout? It's a hopeful energy. It's very hopeful. The Crone, which is the Strength card for this. So there's wisdom here. The King of Cups. It's a very beautiful energy, the Six of Cups at the bottom. So we have Strength, the King of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Sun, all for this Page of Pentacles. It's almost like this all work and no play energy. And yet for some of you, it could be too much play and not enough work. Take it as it resonates for you. It's about shining with these new endeavors, releasing attachments to things that don't bring you this joy. I mean, look at this Sun card. This is beautiful. This is happiness, right? And the Page of Cups, it's this beautiful little child there that's, painting a beautiful picture. We're happy. We're ready to get started on this canvas. The canvas is right there. And the King of Cups is emotionally balanced. He could be a little snide to a degree. I'm just looking at his face here. But he's happy. And the Crone or the Strength card, there's much wisdom here. You intuitively already know what to do, what to release. Maybe there's a little bit of pig-headedness going on here. A little bit of pig-headedness. almost like a squabbling child. Well, I want it my way. Why can't I have it my way? Well, it's time for us to put on our big girl or our big boy pants and recognize that is what you're wanting really in your highest and best interest. And you'll know. You will intuitively know. But it's all about this path. Are you on the right path? Leading back to that intuition again. And the time is now. You already intuitively know if this is right or wrong for you. You just have to choose. And that is usually the hardest thing to do. So I'm literally thinking what's in the highest and best. The Ace of Cups, which is about, for me, right now, self-love. This is a lot of self-love. And the Hermit. That's far too many. If you don't flip, I'm not going to take you. And the Ten of Swords. Why? Why the Ten of Swords? Three of Pentacles, Judgment. And the Six of Cups again. Knowing where to invest your energy. You know, it's almost, the Six of Cups is like memories. You've learned from the past what this feels like, right? And so now you're making a judgment call to invest properly with relationships, career, your own personal energy, that sovereignty inside of self. And that's a good thing. Hopefully I don't get flagged because I just realized she's naked on that card. But I didn't show it for very long, so that's good. But yeah, putting all of that in the Knight of Swords at the bottom, putting all of that back into you with that Ace of Cups. That's where your energy, it kind of needs to go right now as you're getting ready to make this choice. Going into full, to Hermit, I think a lot of people see the Hermit card and they're like, oh my gosh, I gotta go be by myself and I gotta do this, all by themselves. And they're terrified to be alone. Being alone is a beautiful energy to show that you're not going to replace a person, a place, a thing with something else, but you just tap back inside into self. So much power and strength, you guys. This is a beautiful place to be, and it doesn't mean you have to be there forever. It means for a period of time, to make whatever the right choice is to release these attachments to these outdated obligations, or an obligation that keeps coming up over and over again, and it's the same story, different day, and you see it happening. This is a great place. This is a really great place to be right now. As you're figuring out, as your intuition is leading you and guiding you in exactly what to do and where to go so that you can break free. Look, underneath of that says scattered energy. See it through and pause. I mean, you can't make it up. I love this stuff. You're going to see it through. Just take a pause. Take a pause. You're going to get through it. Let's get a guidance No, that's not how that works. Let's get some guidance real quick that I can leave you guys with. Did you flip? You did flip. Holy Radiance. One more. Your gifts are worthy of notice. And there's room for both humility and pride. And that is very true. Everyone gets so confused, with this whole ego thing. Be proud of where you are. Be proud of where you're going, Doesn't mean you can't be humble with it as well. We ought to be. I'm not going to should you. You ought to be proud of all of the accomplishments that you're making. Love this. Dynamic harmony, ready or not, and then true stability. What is this? Are you nourishing that one part of yourself while starving the rest? What are you focused so heavily on right now that you're dwindling in your purpose, in your path. And you say you want it, but do you truly make space for it? Yeah. So ready or not, here you go. Are you going to do what it takes to have this harmony inside of self, inside of every dynamic and this every part of your life? Are you going to do the real work to make the choice to release whatever these old obligations are inside of you, that are around you? Are you ready to take that leap? I think you guys are. I hope you are. So I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys.